All right, let's take a look at those rain bands as they come in along the coastline. These are the outer feeder bands for this tropical storm, which is expected to become a hurricane once again. It is about 120 miles off our coastline and working slowly toward the South Florida and our area overnight and tomorrow. Looks like it'll make a close approach around sunrise tomorrow morning and then parallel the coastline of the Treasure Coast. There's a look at the latest radar. Big band, big feeder band coming in around Fort Pierce, Hutchinson Island, all the way down through Port St. Lucie now. Gusty winds to 40 and 50 miles an hour possible with this line. Torrential downpours. It'll last about 20 to 30 minutes and then be gone. They're moving very quickly toward the west, wrapping around what is the center of circulation, which is over Andros in the Bahamas. There's another band that just worked through West Palm. Torrential rains again right along Southern Boulevard, Okeechobee, Belvedere, through Wellington, Line Country Safari, and Loxahatchee. Almost out of Wellington now. Another 5 or 10 minutes and it'll be completely gone for a brief period of time. There's more off the coast. It'll develop as we roll through the evening hours. There's another look at the Treasure Coast. There's that. This is the strongest, one of the strongest bands of rainfall that we've seen so far that is coming in now, and it'll eventually, likely in the next half hour, working around Vero and perhaps even Sebastian. Here's the timeline and the forecast track issued at 5 o'clock. So back up to a Category 1 hurricane around midnight or shortly after, paralleling the coastline overnight and tomorrow, starting to improve after that. Watches and warnings, hurricane warning for the Treasure Coast, coastal Palm Beach County, tropical storm warning for inland Palm Beach County and Okeechobee County. The timeline, well, the winds, tropical storm force winds are already starting to develop out there, especially the wind gusts, 50, 55 miles an hour. The strongest winds, though, appear to be around sunrise. There's 8 in the morning. There's the core winds right there. Those are the hurricane force winds showing up in red, and they linger just off the coast of the Treasure Coast through most of tomorrow. The probability of seeing tropical storm force winds along the coast, almost 100%. The probability of seeing hurricane force winds very, very low, about less than 5% in most areas. Let's toss it over to James with more on the radar.
Yeah, so we're watching this. We're going to get a little bit of a break here for Palm Beach County for a little bit, but the Treasure Coast just starting to get into the action here from Port St. Lucie up to Fort Pierce too, and Hobe Sound just had a big downpour there for you, but things quieting down. This Fort Pierce Inlet right now is just raging earlier as that squall line moved on through. Most likely 40-mile-per-hour plus winds, tropical storm force winds with that. What we can expect going into the overnight hours and even into tomorrow morning, expect those wind gusts to get higher too. 70 mile per hour. We could see hurricane force wind gusts in some of the bands too. Rain, we've toned it down a little bit, 2 to 4 inches there. Locally higher, especially the Treasure Coast, and the surge higher on the Treasure Coast. Also that slight tornado risk, which we'll be tracking the radar here through the evening to keep you updated on that.